cognitive behavioral therapy. Topics to be covered. Definition of CBT. Combining science, philosophy, and behavior. Making thought-feeling link. Emphasizing meanings. Acting out. Learning ABCs. Characterizing CBT. Definition of CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, more commonly referred to as CBT, focuses on the way people think and act to help them with their emotional and behavioral problems. It is a school of psychotherapy that aims to help people overcome their emotional problems. It can maximize your common sense and help you do the healthy things that you may sometimes do naturally and unthinkingly in a deliberate and self-enhancing way on a regular basis. CBT has some very straightforward and clear principles and is a largely sensible and practical approach to overcoming problems. Cognitive means mental processes, such as thinking. The word cognitive refers to everything that goes on in your mind, including dreams, memories, images, thoughts, and attention. Behavior refers to everything that you do. This includes what you say, how you try to solve problems, how you act, and avoidance. Behavior refers to both action and inaction. For example, biting your tongue instead of speaking, your mind is still a behavior, even though you are trying not to do something. Therapy is a word used to describe a systematic approach to combating a problem, illness, or irregular condition. A central concept in CBT is that you feel the way you think. Therefore, CBT works on the principle that you can live more happily and productively if you are thinking in healthy ways. CBT is a powerful treatment because it combines scientific, philosophical, and behavioral aspects into one comprehensive approach to understanding and overcoming common psychological problems. It has been tested and developed through numerous scientific studies. It encourages clients to become more like scientists. For example, during CBT, you may develop the ability to treat your thoughts as theories and hunches about reality to be tested, what scientists call hypotheses, rather than facts. CBT recognizes that people hold values and beliefs about themselves, the world, and other people. CBT aims to help people develop flexible, non-extreme, and self-helping beliefs that help them adapt to reality and pursue their goals. Combining science, philosophy, and behavior. Although CBT places great emphasis on thoughts and behavior as powerful areas to target for change and development, it also places your thoughts and behaviors within a context. CBT recognizes that you're influenced by what's going on around you and that your environment makes a contribution towards the way you think, feel, and act. However, CBT maintains that you can make a difference to the way you feel by changing unhelpful ways of thinking and behaving, even if you can't change your environment. Incidentally, your environment in the context of CBT includes other people and the way they behave towards you. As the name suggests, CBT also strongly emphasizes behavior. Many CBT techniques involve changing the way you think and feel by modifying the way you behave. Examples include gradually becoming more active if you are depressed and lethargic, or facing your fears step by step if you are anxious. CBT also places emphasis on mental behaviors, such as worrying, and where you focus your attention. A defining characteristic of CBT is that it gives you the tools to develop a focused approach. CBT aims to help you move from defined emotional and behavioral problems towards your goals of how you'd like to feel and behave. Thus, CBT is a goal-directed, systematic, problem-solving approach to emotional problems. Making thought-feeling link. Like many people, you may assume that, if something happens to you, the event makes you feel a certain way. For example, if your partner treats you inconsiderately, you may conclude that she makes you angry. You may further deduce that their inconsiderate behavior makes you behave in a particular manner, such as sulking or refusing to speak to her for hours. CBT encourages you to understand that your thinking or beliefs lie between the event and your ultimate feelings and actions. Your thoughts, beliefs, and meanings you give to an event produce your emotional and behavioral responses. So, in CBT terms, your partner does not make you angry and sulky. Instead, your partner behaves inconsiderately, and you assign a meaning to her behavior, thus making yourself angry and sulky. Emphasizing meanings. The meaning you attach to any sort of event influences the emotional responses you have to that event. Positive events normally lead to positive feelings of happiness or excitement, whereas adverse events typically lead to negative feelings like sadness or anxiety. However, the meanings you attach to certain types of negative events may not be wholly accurate, realistic, or helpful. Sometimes, your thinking may lead you to assign extreme meanings to events, leaving you feeling disturbed. Psychologists use the word disturbed to describe unhelpful emotional responses and cause significant discomfort to you. In CBT terminology, disturbed means that an emotional or behavioral response is hindering rather than helping you to adapt and cope with a negative event. For example, if a potential girlfriend rejects you after the first date event, you may think, "This proves I'm unlikable and undesirable," meaning, and feel depressed, emotion. CBT involves identifying thoughts, beliefs, and meanings that are activated when you're feeling emotionally disturbed. If you assign less extreme, more helpful, more accurate meanings to negative events, you will likely experience less extreme, less disturbing emotional and behavioral responses. Thus, on being rejected after the first date event, you could think, "I guess that person didn't like me that much. Oh well, they're not the one for me," meaning, and feel disappointment, emotion. Acting out. The ways you think and also feel largely determine the way you act. If you feel depressed, you're likely to withdraw and isolate yourself. If you're anxious, you may avoid situations that you find threatening or dangerous. Your behaviors can be problematic for you in many ways, such as the following. Self-destructive behaviors, such as excessive drinking or using drugs to quell anxiety, can cause direct physical harm. Isolating and mood-depressing behaviors, such as staying in bed all day or not seeing your friends, increase your sense of isolation and maintain your low mood. Avoidance behaviors, such as avoiding situations you perceive as threatening, attending a social outing, using a lift, speaking in public, deprive you of the opportunity to confront and overcome your fears.